Alright, so today we're going to be changing spark plugs on an RB25. Swapped into my 240. There we go. First, if you have a stock intake manifold, sorry, it's going to be on there right about there. There's a mounting point here, hose here, 2 connections, and a vacuum hose that I had for my HKS. So pull this off. Next, what you're going to want to do, stock factory, there's a hose that connects these two. I have these running to my catch can, so I unplugged the other one because it crossed over on top of the plate, so I can access it. Next, take an Allen, find the right size. Oh, give me a second. Oh, those are tight. Yeah, take all of these off. So, got that all off. Used a flathead to get under there and just kind of pry this plastic plate up because you couldn't quite get your fingers under there. Looks like it is still connected to that back there. So I'm going to take those 4 bolts on the side because I'm pretty sure those 2 are just on this top plate. I think these 4 are what's holding the plastic down, so I'm going to take those off. So I'm pretty stupid. Thought that these 4 bolts was holding the rest of this on. Nope. Turns out under those 2 plugs, there were 2 more that I missed. So that should be out. Honestly, should be able to just grab that side like so. And voila! There you are. Next step is going to be to unplug each coil pack, and then we're going to take the screws out to pull the coil packs up out so we can get access to the spark plugs. And just so you guys know, it's an 8mm for all those little screws on top of the coil packs. I'm just using my electric ratchet to grab each one of those out of there. It's kind of hard to do with one hand. Man, come on. Right there, got it out. I'm just putting all my screws up here, get the rest of those out, and then check in. All right, now that all those out, these just grab them. They slide out like so. Just kind of set them aside. So it's really important to remember the order that these go in. So I'm just pulling them out and just setting them right in front of. Really, when I had a little something fall into there. Huh. HKS. That is. I'm not sure what this is. Huh. Any of you know what that is? Tell me in the comments. Alright, my mind immediately went to, I have an HKS Black Edition blowout valve. Probably goes on that. Because that's around there, and look, yeah, it fits right on there. Just fell off, so I'll throw some, I don't know, glue back on that. Should put it back on. Alright, now to figure out what size these are. I found a 16mm socket with an extension in this. Not going to use the electric ratchet just because you want to be careful with plugs. There we go. Oh, hold on. Let's see in there. Little spark plug sits. Pull this off. Oh, still need the ratchet, still tight. Super gentle. You want to be super careful with this kind of stuff. And were we successful? Not quite. I think that's it. Yeah, there we go. There's one. Now the reason I'm switching spark plugs, oh jeez, you can tell it's actually pretty healthy. This isn't a bad spark plug, but it definitely has a little bit more carbon buildup on it than I would like. But these are, however, these are copper plugs compared to just regular plugs. Copper plugs burn a lot cleaner, but the issue is when you use copper plugs, they actually, sorry, I gotta focus. They actually want you to switch plugs every time you do an oil change, which is ridiculous. And I also talked to the guy, the company Twisted Motions in Las Vegas that did the full drivetrain swap on this car. He told me that the plugs on the car should not be these copper plugs, and they should be over here. I have them over here. Gave me the part number and the plug gap that they should be. So this is what he wanted me to run. These are NGK part number 4644 on these, and I already correctly gapped them. He wanted me to gap them to 0.026, which I already did. Actually, I want to look at these. I saw a glimpse there for a second. Are these the, let's see, NGKR BKR7E BKP. Oh yeah, okay. Wait a minute. Let's see. BCPR7ES BKR7. Okay. For a second, I saw the B's. Thought they might have been the same plugs. I was about to be really mad at myself. Anyways, take the rest of the plugs out and then get back to you. All right, so I have all 6 spark plugs pulled out, and they all look consistent, which is good. That means there's a good consistent burn down every cylinder, so there's nothing to worry about there. So I've already pre-gapped all of these, so I'm gonna just go ahead and throw those in. Okay, I have all of these hand tightened in there. Now you're gonna want to go through with your ratchet and just back and just snug. Sorry, hard to do with one hand. Snug. There you go. That's one done. Oh, and I had an oopsie. Coil plug fell off the plug, and coil pack fell off the plug on the floor. Should be able to reach in there and grab it. Should be fine. Everything's put back together. See if it runs. Wires in the way.